All right, good morning, you guys. Setup day number 2. Setup day number 2 is going down. I just got over here at South Hall, heading to the media center, which is actually very close to where CSF's booth is. They got the old H&R spot. For those of you that have been to SEMA, know that whole central hall layout. We're gonna go meet up with Ryan from Rywire. He wired up this Porsche build that the homie Ravi from CSF has been doing. This is a high dollar, crazy detailed, very one-off Porsche build. He is going to, you know, try to, let's be honest, he wanted to put something crazy and memorable and elite together, and I've only seen pictures and video clips. It's supposed to be way up there, like way up there. He's in the Battle of the Builders too, so I'm interested to see what that's gonna do. We're heading in right now. Ryan's gonna meet me in about 15, and we're gonna go check out this Porsche build. Setup day number 2, and we'll go from there. All right, let's roll. They're getting ready to put the Porsche into the CSF booth. I just saw a couple other people before making it into the hall. Turbo Smart is set up over there. We're gonna go see Marty and the homies from Turbo Smart, but let's walk through and see this Porsche build stage right now. See, Lexus clearly has some serious shit going on right now, and I don't know what's going on, but it looks dope, so I had to step through real quick. Oh
What up?
What up though? So
how's it going?
I finally did see Ravi's car.
Okay.
Pictures, clips, IG or whatever, but you know, now that's the first time.
Yeah.
And it's kind of solid.
Yeah.
Not kind of, I'm trying to downplay it, but it's a very good looking build.
It's a very well executed vehicle.
What are your personal thoughts? Like, what is your favorite part of it?
I think my favorite part, as much as I want to say the engine bay, because it's like perfect, I actually like the wheel package on it. Like the brakes and like the different tones, colors, how they play off, like from the brake to the wheel to the center lock, and then the threaded part of the center lock, and you know, like the 2 different colors between the nut and the center lock. Yeah. That's my favorite part.
So you know how I am about textures and tones, so I actually totally dig that. That's a very good observation.
Like all that is the best.
The best.
But then the engine bay is like...
Can we like see that right now, Ravi? Ryan.
Yeah.
So here we are, Ravi's personal Porsche build, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you did all of the wiring on this entire build?
Yep, we did all the wiring and electrical.
Okay.
We used a Motec M130 ECU as our base point of the project. And then to control the power, we used our P14 PDM. So those 2 electrical boxes, they're both about this big. They're super small and compact, and they're running everything on the engine. So the PDM is controlling like the injector power, the coil power, and we actually divided it up. So like one output is controlling like 3 of the coils. And then another output, 3 more. And this is a twin plug, so there's 4 of those banks, right? So it goes 3, 3, 3, 3, uppers and lowers. So everything has unique control. So if something happens to one of those outputs, you'll be able to identify the problem instantly with the PDM.
Yes.
To control the engine, the drive-by-wire motor, all that stuff, that's all the Motec M1 ECU. So what I'm trying to do is kind of build the ultimate package. The ultimate package is going to be the M1 ECU,
yes,
the P14 PDM for management, right, for power management, and then these individual throttle bodies. This is Kinsler's newest. I believe that nobody else has this manifold. This is a Kinsler CNC manifold.
Yes, but it is going to be a production unit?
Yes, they're going to do in production. So what my goal and strategy would be is to essentially use this as the groundwork. So you have the Kinsler induction system that's dual drive-by-wire. So you have full control electronically over both banks of the servos. So there's a servo motor here, servo motor here.
Yep.
So those are motorsport servo motors. Bo Brown, DVR, he was incredibly impressed. He does all the like Singer cars and stuff.
Oh,
and
he was like the quality of the servo motors?
Oh yeah, like the response, there's absolutely no lag. Like generally there's just like, even if it's just a 1 degree of motion that happens before the pedal is really, there's like a little bit of slop.
Yeah.
Even with a really good drive-by-wire system. These motorsport servos are incredibly accurate. He was like nerding out on it. He's like, dude, this is insane, right?
That's dope.
So I think the drivability from somebody going from a cable system to like this throttle setup is gonna be like a night and day wow. So I'm actually really excited to take a little spin in this car just to be able to feel the throttle response. After it's all tuned and done and Bo does all of his fine tuning, this car is gonna drive like, I mean, better than any modern day vehicle with drive-by-wire. What we did is we added a bunch of sensors. So we have like oil pressure, fuel pressure, all the different pressures to be able to calibrate and run the engine properly with fail-safe strategies and stuff like that. We converted it to smart coils, coil on plug. We did a more accurate cam and crank trigger system. So the cam and the crank are Hall effect sensors and they're extremely accurate, kind of like what we did on your Prelude, like same deal. So everything on the engine is fitted with the most modern electronics. These ITBs are like a magnesium design with a Wiggins clamps. If you notice, they're black Wiggins clamps right here. Kind of toned down from your normal purple, right?
Yeah, but it looks perfect in there.
And then the full CNC manifold. And this thing is super light. It's so thin.
Really?
Dude, it's like the walls, it took a long time to design that.
For sure.
So this engine package is just like outrageous. So what we're trying to do is I want to offer the ECU and the PDM. I want to offer those with the wiring loom and like the motorsport connectors, and then I have a Kinsler account. So what my goal is to do is actually supply the intake manifold as like a whole top end kit, where you can go to an engine builder and then you can get your bottom end done. And we actually are kind of talking about that maybe SV, he might be selling through his engine builder because they work very closely. Maybe he'll sell it and we can do a whole crate engine setup, or it's going to be, you know, a fully built 3.9 liter engine with the Kinsler top section and all the electronics just all plug and play and ready to power up. And this powers in with one wire. So you have 12 volt switch power, fan and a fuel pump, and then you have your, in this case, tack signal and speed, and then that's it. So it's like, dude, anybody could install that.
Sure.
Very quickly.
I mean, for a launch pad build, I mean, it doesn't really get much more like sleek and beautiful to appeal to the mass audience than this build. You know, he didn't go bright. There's no bright colors. There's nothing over the top. I mean, okay, hold on. The interior, in a very, very flexy, subtle way, is way the hell over the top. But for someone who wouldn't necessarily know, not really. But if you know, you're like, okay, you went way overboard. That's like one of those things.
That's a flex for sure.
It's a flex. Like what he did in the interior is a flex. But as far as colors, textures, tones, and the package, power package, it's not trying to make some horrific amount. It's just, this thing moves, man. I saw like the dyno. I can't wait to see it on the road.
It's gonna be wild.
I heard he's already getting offered.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, are they? Well, the people who are offering are the kind of people who are probably dead fucking serious. But I heard he's already like.
I already knew, dude. I told Ravi, I was like, bro, if people are paying like 1.3 million for a Singer, or just to like, you know, they'll literally get in their line in space, and they know, and their intention is to literally just sell it when it's done. Bro, your car's done. People are going to be offering you loot for it.
I mean, just throw out a number. What are you thinking? 1.7?
I mean,
1.5?
I mean, I think it's worth $1 million easy.
Okay.
But think about that return on your investment.
So maybe I went a little intense with the 1.7.
No, I think that somebody could. I think that in many ways, especially the power package.
Yeah.
This is more along the lines of. I think Singer's Electronics have not kept up with this.
I see.
I don't want to I'm not trying to whatever, but they have their production stuff on lock.
Like streamlined and smooth.
That's incredible. Yeah. But the attention to detail to this is right up there with those guys.
Sure.
For sure. So I think that this car, depending on how, I mean, SV is an amazing name in the Porsche community. I have friends that hit me up. They're like, dude, you're working over at that shop.
Right.
Like, how is it? They're like, he's like the guy.
Sure.
And I was like, wow, okay, So I think that all the names combined with this, he should be getting offers at 1.3 plus.
And if there's a 3 to 5 person mini bidding war, then it might go, 1.4, 1.5.
Dude,
that's gonna be interesting.
So the tread pass is still getting set up. None of the cars are in right now, so that's an interesting situation. But this build right here is kind of standing out to me. So let's kind of get a little bit more of a view. What's up, Playboy?
How are you?
Good to see you. How's everything?
Almost there. How are you?
It's very good to see you. You guys are working always? Always working. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Good to see you guys. Coming along nicely.
Hello.
Stop raining rocks.
How's it going?
We're ahead of game a little bit, but
looks like
Stop stepping on here.
are just like their stuff's not even unloaded yet. They're probably waiting for.
Oh, really?
But yeah, you have all day and all night. So.
So there you go, Ray's, Mackin. It's really cool to sit down and talk with them for a little bit, catch up. Corvette, Supra, Tesla, another Supra, R34. Just always killing it, It's really dope to be able to work with them and be friends with them. They're finishing setup, and then tomorrow, when everything's situated, carpets vacuumed, the cars are finally spaced out perfectly, I'm gonna come back and we'll take some photos and talk to them, okay? So I think Ryan and I, we're all gonna head out of here pretty soon, but we just wanted to swing by. Setup day number 2. It's going down tomorrow morning. All right, so we're in the new West Hall. We're gonna go check out what's going on over here, but this building is kind of beautiful, kind of nice.
That's what do you say? Oh, 1.86 billion.
Billion.
With a B.
It's that dome building right there. You can't really see it, but We're about to go up in here.